Hello, today we're going to be working on PowerPoint 2 Project 2. I've got my instructions over here on the left side of my screen and the PowerPoint I'm working on over here on the right side. First thing I want to do is save my PowerPoint with the name PPT _ module _2 _ project _ your last name. The next thing that we're going to do is we are ready to do some work on our project here. So lets us know that we're going to be creating preliminary slides. We're going to be adding some shapes in Smartart. We're going to begin by centering the title text ethical obligations on slide 1. So here we have slide 1. I'm going to highlight the text and I'm going to center the text. With slide 1 still displaying ethical obligations, I'm going to bold the text. So I've got my bold right up here. And then I want to insert a hyperlink. So I'm going to come over here to my instructions. I'm going to, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to do a Control-C, my keyboard shortcut. I'm going to come back over here to my PowerPoint, go to Insert, and right over here is my link. And I want to add a hyperlink. So I want the text to display is I want to be ethical obligations. The address where what I want it to go to when somebody clicks on that text is cengage.com. Say OK. And so now I've got, my hyperlink attached. If you move your mouse over it, it's going to say Control+click to follow link, and that's how you know that you have your link on there. And I will be opening them up and checking to make sure you have that link there. So with slide 1 still displayed, convert the numbered list into the hierarchy list Smartart graphic in the list category. So what I have to do first here is I have to highlight all of this text, and then on the Home tab, right over here in the paragraph grouping, I have Convert to Smartart Graphic. I can come down here, select More Smartart Graphics. I'm going to go to the list, and I want the hierarchy list. Not sure which one that is off the top of my head. They don't put these in alphabetical order. Here's table hierarchy. Hierarchy list right here. I'm going to say OK. And I've got this box that shows up here. You might not get this text box. This is just where you can type information and stuff in. You can either type it in this box here or over here actually in your Smartart boxes. I'm just going to close this box because I don't need it. I want to change the Smartart style to Intense Effect. So once I have my Smartart selected, I want to click on the edge. I don't want to just have one of the boxes selected. I want to select the edge. I want this to happen to all of my Smartart. Here's my Smartart styles, and I want the Intense Effect. So Moderate Effect, here's Intense Effect. Just changes the way it looks a little bit. Let's go to page 2. So you can see my screen matches the instructions here. Now I've decided I want to give my director a different layout to choose from. You can choose slide 1, slide 2, which one he wants. So I'm going to duplicate slide 1. So I'm going to make sure slide 1 is selected. On the Home tab, I'm going to come over here to New Slide. And I'm just going to come down here now to duplicate selected slides. Okay, now I want to use a different Smartart graphic this time. So if I select, come down here and select the Smartart graphic, you can see I'm on slide 2 because I've got the box here highlighting slide 2. I can come up here to my Design tab for my Smartart, and I can come over here and I can change my layouts. And I want to do the grouped list from the list category. So I'm going to come down here to more layouts. I'm going to go list, and I want to look for the grouped list. And it's on a list. Not sure where it's at. I'm going to keep looking here. Here we go, grouped list. I'm going to say OK. And so now you can see I want to apply the powder Smartart style. So right here's my Smartart styles. See, I have my PowerPoint selected, or my Smartart selected, sorry. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to the 3D, and I want to look at the one that says powder. Right there. So I've given my director 2 different Smartarts to choose from. I want to insert a new slide 3 with a blank layout. So I'm going to come up here to new slide and just go to blank layout. I want to insert the cross shape from my basic shape. So I'm going to come over here to insert shape. And here's my basic shapes. And here's the cross. So I've got my cross shape. I want it to be a height of 3 inches. So I've got my Format tab going here. So I'm going to come down here and make this 3. I want a width of 3. And if I display my rulers, see, I can't see my rulers. So I come here to View. I can turn my rulers on. And I want my shape so that the right edge right here is over at the 6-inch mark. Move it over a little bit. And the bottom edge is at the 0. Right there. I'm going to duplicate this shape. So I'm going to highlight and copy, then right click and paste. And then I'm going to put this shape directly under the first shape. So I'm just going to put it right over here like this. And if you want to double check for sure, we can go down, we can see here on our next slide, we've got them in the right spot. Now we want to change the outline weight of the 2 shapes to 3 point. So I can hit my select one, hold down my control key and select the other one. And now I can come up here into Format on my shape. Let's see if this works. I'm going to change my shape outline. I want it to be 3 point on the edge. Oh, and I didn't do the right one. Let me undo that there. Okay, I want 3 point and offset bottom. So I'm just going to do them one at a time here. Shape outline, weight, 3 point. I want the offset bottom shadow effect. Offset right, offset center, offset left. Offset top right, offset bottom, right there. I'm going to do the same thing to this one down here. Format. Okay. Got my picture effects. Here's my picture border. Weight. 3-point. Picture effects. Shadow. Why is that a picture? That shouldn't be a picture. Okay, let's look at what I've done here. I've got this one right here. When I come to my format bar, it's like it's a picture. Okay, if I come here, I've got a shape. So I've messed up doing this. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click delete. Come back here and I'm just going to hit Control D to duplicate. So now I have two shapes. So now let's come up here and do the shape outline and make sure it's 3, and then we have the shape, shadow, offset bottom, and let's do the same thing here. Shape outline, weight 3, shape effect, shadow, offset bottom. So we got all those right now. And the top shape, I want to insert that EKG picture. So I can come over here and go to Shape Fill. I got Picture. And I'm going to go from a file. I'm going to go to my desktop here and find the Computer Essential Pictures. And I want this one to be the EKG. And in the bottom one, I'm going to go to Shape Fill, Picture, from a file, and then I want the caducus here, and insert. And then here with slide 3 still displaying, I'm going to insert the support file, and then I'm going to redesign it. So I'm going to unclick so I don't have anything selected. I'm going to come up here to Insert, Picture, and I want the support file. I'm going to say Insert. I'm going to resize it to a width of 9.5. Here's my width, 9.5. And then I'm going to align the picture. I'm going to align it in the center, and then I'm going to align it in the middle, and then I'm going to send to the back to put it behind those objects. So I match this one right down here. Now I want to select all of these and make them one object. So I'm going to select this object, hold down my Control key, and select the next two. So I have them all 3 selected. Then I can come up here in my grouping formula and I can group. So now those are all one picture. We don't need slide 4, so we're going to delete it. So I'm just going to select slide 4, hit the delete key, and it's gone. I want to add the slide number and the date and time to all slides. So I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to find that on the header and footer, remember. Here's my slide. I want the slide number, and I want the date and time. I want it updated automatically. And on the footer, I want it to be capital Technology. And I want to apply that to all. And the last thing I'm going to do here is add the cube transitions. I'm going to come up here to Transitions. I'm going to find the cube. Where are you? There we go. And I want it to affect from top and apply to all the slides. Now I'm ready to submit this for grading.